Can I call the knotweed expert? What's your name, sir?
Connor.
You're an expert in plants and that sort of thing.
Yes, particularly invasive species and Japanese knotweed.
What sort of problem is it? Is it that it interferes with the integrity of the building because it can get into the roots and that sort of thing?
It can. It can affect foundations, water pipes, any structure, particularly old structures.
Are you able, looking at that picture, to point out the knotweed in it?
Yes, it's in the centre and colour brown.
It's a brown plant there?
Yes.
I see. And assuming somebody had received notification that there was knotweed on their property, let's assume for argument's sake, somebody says, well, I've just dug up your garden, I found knotweed there. What advice, if you were called, would you give to that person if they received that advice?
First and foremost, to stop any further works, clean any material or any equipment that's been used, including boots. Don't re-enter the site, call a specialist and seek specialist advice. I've
been informed by Paul that an expert gave Julie information that one of the worst things you could do where you have knotweed, in effect, is to mow the lawn, for instance. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would.
Now, out of interest, how much would it cost, roughly, to rid that area? I'm sure that there are all sorts of complications, and you're going to tell me it depends how deep it is, whether it's in walls and that sort of thing. But let's assume there's just a strip of land unconnected to any other building. How much, roughly, would it cost to get rid of the knotweed in an area of land which is a lawn that size?
If the knotweed was quite dense within the area, you'd be in the region of £4,000 to £5,000.
Really? My God. If it's just a sparse problem here or there?
Looking at the picture, it does seem to be quite sparse. It certainly doesn't cover the whole area.
So looking at that, what roughly would you say it
in
cost?
The region of £3,000 to £3,500.
OK. I'm going to call you Dr. Knotweed.